And welcome in, everybody. Thank you for the host, Dragon. That was above and beyond. And welcome in, Az. Good to see you. Hey-o! Right, I suppose we ought to get this, even though it says 2.5 minutes. Guess what? We're lined up for that job we didn't complete on Monday. So, you know, we've got a small chance of getting a mission completed. You know, within the first, well, easily. And Gino! Talking of getting missions easily completed. Gino! Well, it's got to be another orange mocha frappuccino for our Gino.
Orange mocha frappuccino! Yeah! Come on!
And Loop as well. How you doing? Straight in with a get rid of Jason. Jason, what's bugging you? Oh, I'll tell you what, I know why, Jay. Nothing's bad. You caught me unawares. We haven't even started voice attack. Jeez Louise, right, let's get a cup of tea for our Loop. We hung out with... there we go. Guaranteed, and we better do a shout out. And Sirius as well, welcome in. So let's get a shout out for our Loop. And let's get a nice cup of coffee for our Sirius. Smooth indeed. There we go. Right. We've had our opener. We've run a 90-second ad break to free up. Hey, you're more than welcome. It's great you're all in so early. I was... yeah, there we go.
I like the bass. I like the
buttery biscuit bass.
I like the bass.
Nice.
I like the buttery biscuit bass.
You gotta love it. Right. What are we doing? It's still checking for key bindings.
You're embarking on an unprecedented journey, the like of which can
only be
compared
off
to
on one
pioneering
again.
discoveries and adventures undertaken by notable explorers such as Vasco da Gama, Captain
Yada. Right, yeah, you're right.
Checking systems.
Not now, Bill. Right, the lovely Loop of Shame has redeemed a spacing of and Louis. What's going on? I'm not sure, Sirius. I'm not 100% sure. Let's get a... Oh, crikey, do you know, I'm still not firing on all of them. Let's get Louis a nice cup of tea.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
And yes, we owe a lovely spacing of using 1,440 of their hard-earned Chanel points, ladies and gentlemen. The first spacing of today. Cheers, Gino. And yeah, go for it, Louis. As you can see, there's old Jason. He's on his way out. Au revoir, Jason. You take care there, Jason. There we go. We spaced him. And Timis, welcome in.
Hello, dude. I'm Mel B, better known as Scaredy Spice.
Ooh, you bastards.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
There you go. And Timis has come straight in. And Jakara, guess what Wifey Rufus did last night? Go for it, Jakara. And I tell you what, we better get a nice cup of coffee for our Jakara. And I've got a chicken to pet from our Timis. So we'll get a quick shout out for Jakara. There we go, and we'll go and give that chicken a darn good petting.
To blow your mind.
Oh, cheers, Az. Thank you for getting tea for everyone.
If you hear a noise with your milk and your roll, it must be the 1030 Humphrey Patrol. It's slippers with pom-poms are creeping about. Watch out, there's a Humphrey about.
Right, it's time to pet that chicken, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. It's Phil Schofield. It's old albino hen. You gotta love it. Your tea was on too hot. It's on cool down. You gotta love it, haven't you, Az? I tell you, oh dear. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think any of you are new to this channel, but just in case, PSA. It's the old. It's definitely a hen being stroked, and not a cock being choked. A fanar, ooh, misses. It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones! Matron!
New matron. She got me a set of VKB Gladiator. Oh my goodness! Basic left, premium right. Oh, Jakara, that's fantastic. And glitched! Blimey O'Reilly, just when you thought the chocolates were safe. Let's get a chocolate for our glitched. Dos, tres. Roly poly. Holy moly. Everybody wants a glitched helix. They certainly do. And a shout out for our glitched. And Cass! Talking of first ladies of Elite, Cass, 3 months, you absolute sweetheart. Well, I tell you what, it's going to sound like we're giving these out, but you know, it is our first two first ladies of Elite, so here you go. Roly poly. Holy moly. Chocolate. There you go, Cass. And Terekoff, welcome in. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, you're more than welcome. Thanks for being here, Cass. You absolute sweetheart. It's been going better, to be honest. I had a bit of a rough week, but we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Terekoff, I owe you a drink. Jeez Louise, I'm right behind. Let's get our Terekoff.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
There you go. Guaranteed to blow your mind. Right. Missions. Yes, I believe. Cheers, Cass. Yeah, I mean, and crikey. Hope everyone else. I've been being a very bad host. Haven't asked how everyone else is. I mean, you know, should be doing. Oh, I think it looks like the dark side of the moon. I don't want to be over there, do I? I want to be over here. Get the old nick vision on. There we go. Super duper. Right. Let's see if Bill's on it. Let's see what happened. Yeah, we've had to put cooldowns on things. Unfortunately, guys and girls, because it got out of hand last week. So I do apologise. It is that old thing. This is why we can't have nice things. Is the few always spoil it for the many. So yeah, there'll be a lot of things on cooldown now. So I do apologise. But it's just one of those things. It's a fact of life, unfortunately. So Billy Boy, if you've
what is cake? Well, it has an active ingredient which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
You're fine, Louis, you're fine. Shatner's bassoon? It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Do you still have a floppy?
Oh, good old Dave Brown still has a floppy. It might be. Oh, well, that's a good idea, Sirius. Let's get beer in. Take a drink and you'll sink to a state of pure inebriation. You'll be tanked like the whole Irish nation. So it is to be sure. There we go. Oh, Dragon, it just got out of hand. People were just constantly hitting the sound effects. And unfortunately, it's you know, my mental health isn't particularly good, and I couldn't get a word in edgeways, so we had to take a break, put cooldowns on nearly all the commands, and start again. So yeah, it was it's one of those things. I say, unfortunately, it happens. We'd got away with it for a long time where people hadn't abused it. Louis, I don't think it was just you, to be honest, Louis. I think it's the old problem that once somebody, finds something,
Let's get back to some Elite Dangerous, shall we?
That's not a bad idea, Crispy. Right, Bill, engage Super Duper Drive.
Drives, engaging.
Let's do it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're on our way. A search outpost, you know what it's like. We'll get there, it will move. We'll get closer, it'll move. It's one of those, but you know, we took it on knowing
If you hear a noise with your
it's milky time. Right, we're not far away. We're at a nice approach angle,
Eventually,
I believe.
whether you
Oh,
like
crikey,
it or not,
Bill's
and
off on one
contrary to
again.
logic, you'll embark on a journey into the void, blindly. Sounds like my kind of adventure.
Yeah, you did just say it, that I made sense. Yeah, can I have that? Oh, I've got it in writing. Right. We're on the approach. How's it going? Sham! Do you know, Sham, ladies and gentlemen, I've got an apology because I meant to go and hang out with Sham this morning and I didn't get to do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the lovely Sham. And there we go. And a shout out, ladies and gentlemen, because I did mean to pop over and see you, and I don't know why I didn't, Sham. I do apologise. I was in one of those, well, you know what I'm like, I can't remember my own name. Hey, no worries, Sham. No worries at all, mate. No worries at all. Like I say, you know, we are such a caring and sharing community, and it's important because we all do stuff different. You know, I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There, Keeler surprise, as they would say en français. Right, we're 7 clicks off the ground. We better get a bit of the old hitey and head over there.
I'm Melby, better known as Scaredy Spice.
Ooh, how do, Afro? How you doing? Had a great stream. Oh, excellent. Be streaming some more in 2.5 hours. Oh, lovely. Oh, that's great, Sham. Thanks for the heads up, mate, because hopefully I'll be in a, you know, our post-stream, I'm usually that hyped up that it's nice to come and hang out, so that's awesome. Right, Afro, I owe you a brew. Let's get you a nice cup of tea.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Oh yeah, excellent. I tell you what, Glitch, isn't that lovely about Jakara's new card? I tell you what, I'm so chuffed for him. Hey, Afro, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome, and I think, Afro, you've got your sword of power now as well, which I meant to sort out for ages. Tell me, does the words hossas sound like it should be a certain type of website? Hands-on stick and stick, yes. Well, you know, I had a friend I worked with who him and his brother used to do a bit of hands-on stick on stick. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones.
Oh, I wouldn't put that in my mouth if I were you. Might explode.
I hope not. Matron doesn't approve of banging in the ward.
No, Matron doesn't approve of banging in the ward. You gotta love it. Right, have we got... Oh, bugger, I think we've just gone way past it, haven't we? What a maroon! Jeez Louise, right, where is it? Jeez Louise, if anyone wants to do exclamation mark go, I think, you know, oh blimey. Oh, we're now at 10 kilometres, we were 20 kilometres, and we're 10 kilometres in the... Oh, that's good. No, we're good. It's going to move again. It's going to move. Yeah, slow down.
No, you got done? Tick-tock, motherfucker.
All right, I tell you what, that's Sam L. Jackson, thanks, Loop. Go and head off to Timmy's, needs to use the desk. Be back in a bit. I tell you what, not only does our Glitch get the chocolate, but doing a bit of a semi-lurk. Hey, semi-lurk. Sounds... Why am I writing lurk for... I'm going to get you an Earl Grey. Jeez Louise. It sounds like Timmis might be off as well.
Time to reward myself with a slow, relaxing...
Nice one. Elliot, welcome in. How you doing?
Earl Grey, hot.
We're just getting a couple of goodbyes because Timmis and Glitch are just sorting some stuff out. And I tell you what... Yeah, thanks to you, my limpet is as happy as... I tell you what, Sirius, we'll get one out for you. Hey! It's innuendo, Jones. Or maybe it isn't. Elliot, I owe you a tea. Maybe. You're good now. I tell you what, I'm still not 100%. I'm still not 100%, Elliot, but better than I was.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
There you go, Elliot. A well-deserved cup of tea. And I tell you what, as with so many of us here, let's whip out the biscuits.
I like the base. I like the buttery biscuit base. I like the base, biscuit base. I like the buttery biscuit base.
You're more than welcome. And thanks, Jakara. I tell you what, yeah, I tell you, this community is really great. You all look after me and yeah, much appreciate. Yeah, least I can do, Elliot, is get... Oh, there it goes! Jeez Louise, it's off like a rat out of an aqueduct. There we go. Oh, no worries, Afro. I tell you what, Afro, you deserve it, honestly. And Charm, I forgot about the song finally now stuck in my buttery biscuit brain. It does have a habit of doing that. It's like the chocolate, isn't it? That, even find myself now, if the odd times I treat myself to a hot chocolate. Oh, and Afro's out with the blue-footed, the red-footed, even Kremen's movies. But of course, the most important boob of them all, Terry the Thargoid. You've got to love it. I'm really surprised we don't get a DMCA strike for that one. Oh, and as old Kremen comes in, nice one, Gino. You gotta love it. Oh, God, I've just forgotten the name of his ship. Old Elvis Kremen. Right, it's going to move. You can see it's got the old wiggly bits. And the thing that annoys me, ladies and gentlemen, is when you get close, it hasn't got wheels on it. But it's not as though it's moving. Look, there you go. Look, it was 3 clicks away. Now it's 8 clicks away. I mean, crikey, O'Reilly. Crikey, O'Reilly. That is a good point, Jakara. That is a good point. Oh, Sirius making a cheesecake. Oh, I love cheesecake. Yeah, you got to have a buttery biscuit. Oh, no, look, it's blooming moving again. You're having a giraffe, ain't you? You're having a giraffe. It's all gone wibbly wobbly. Rodney Carrington is freaking awesome. Oh, Afro. Yeah, sorry, Elliot. Yeah, I ought to just add the plural as well as the singular. But yeah, it's the old hug. So if I get hug and Elliot.
Hi, boys.
I didn't have my hand down my pants.
Good for you.
Yeah, good for you, Peter. Right, we're on our way. There we go. It's going to move again, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to move. You know it is. You can feel it in your water.
What is cake? Well, it has an active ingredient, which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
Shatner's bassoon. I've seen his pink oboe, but never his bassoon. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones.
How do you guys get those cool skins on your balls?
Hairlock, welcome in. I tell you what, look, it's over there. It's got wiggly bits on it, but we can actually see it. I mean, what's going on? What is going on? How's that going to move? How's that going to move now? Look, there's lights. Reverse! Reverse! Gun backwards, you bugger! Ow! Shields! Ooh, blimey, O'Reilly, that hurt. That hurt. Airlock, welcome in.
That was a good boop.
That was a good boop. Let's get a nice cup of coffee for the doctor of airlocks.
Smooth.
Smooth indeed. And a quick shout out too while we're at it. Right. I'm presuming we need to scan something. Is that it over there? That's a defence turret, so no, we're not scanning that. But that looks like... Whoa! I tell you what, that looks like something that's worth getting a bit closer to. Whoopsie daisy. Whoa! Whoa! I tell you what, it's a lively old beast, this crate. Let's have a look-see. What do we got? Oh, no. Stop. It's spawned, but it's still... it's a weird one, that, isn't it? I'm not... There we go. Any minute now. Go on, light up. Light up your beauty. Light up. There we go. Need the right scannage thing. Where is it? Data link scanner. There we go. You can go to see I fly. Yeah, I tell you what. Oh, is that it? We've got it right. We need to go backwards. Oh, we got a bit of a fineage as well. There we go. Right, we've got it, but we have got we have got a bit of a thing going on, haven't we? We need to back that asp up. Yeah, it's like, oh no, it's a crate. Yeah, I think that's why we keep getting stuck on things. It's those big wobbly bits, isn't it? Those big wobbly bits. Right, now that's where we should be going, but I'm keen to know if there is a station we can pay this fine off here,
for
rather than
the course of nature has been apparent
the outpost or orbital.
Pushing along,
that's a long way away.
Their evolution much faster than nature intended. Motivated by self-preservation.
Millennium Falcon C from Star Wars. Oh, that's a tad too kind. Oh, it's the other side of the blooming planet. No, we don't want that. Right, Bill. Engage super duper drive.
Drives engage.
Social distancing from that house post is dictated. I tell you, oh, blooming hell, escape vectors. Tony the Tiger, yes! Flies a crate because it's great! Right, we're on the way, ladies and gentlemen. We're leaving the system. I think we'll risk it for a biscuit because I think where we're going has got an interstellar furctors, so you've got to love your interstellar furctors. Airlock just popped by to vomit a huge amount of text to make it seem like I'm really involved, but the truth is I haven't been lurked since the dog is being needy, so please make my vomit as a way of saying I love Nick. Airlock, no worries, let's get airlock. An Earl Grey as old doggo
Earl Grey hot
is needing some of that attention. No, we don't mind doggos needing attention. They're far more important than... yeah, risk it for a biscuit. I tell you what. Hey! We've got...
These bits are on behalf of us Airlock Doc.
Oh, Jakari, you sweetheart. Right!
I like the base. I like the buttery biscuit base. I like the base, biscuit base. I like the buttery biscuit base.
Let's get going, ladies and gentlemen. Billy boy. Bill, engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick. Bill is asleep again.
Oh, great. Oh, blimey. Yeah, Bill. Oh, you just built a vomit comet, As-T. Blimey O'Reilly. What have you based that on? I'm presuming something exceedingly small and fast. Right. Crikey. Sing us a song, Bill.
She packed my bags last night, pre-flight, 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be...
Oh, hang on a minute, DCMA, you better stop there, Bill. There we go. Bit of a giveaway when you hear the scratching on the records. And Princess Silver, welcome in. I tell you what, Sarah, the old, it's old Billy boy. Currently working on unlocking engineers to kit out a Corvette for Jakara. A 700 miles per second adder. Blimey, O'Reilly, right. We need a Choco Latte for our Princess Silver. Dos, tres. Holy moly. Latte. Welcome in, Princess Silver. Lovely to see you. First jumpy of the day, ladies and gentlemen. We're off to hopefully witchy-watchy-watchy space. And hopefully this will wake old Billy Boy up. Oh yes, I see witches. I see a alarm clock, but I don't see clocks as in plural. Jeez Louise, I tell you what, that graphics department's getting more and more lax by the day. Right, we're at our destination.
Scanning now.
No, you're not scanning, Billy Boy, because we're in the wrong... Oh, we're in the wrong blooming mode, Billy Boy. Yeah, alarm clocks. I mean, you know, what is going on? Any clock can be a watch if you strap it on your arm. I tell you what, Jakara. I tell you what, if I get that as the excuse next week when I go and see him, you know, that is, yeah, I'll tell you what. a giant's wristwatch, yes indeed. Could well be. Oh yeah, it's the old Herf and Firkin circumstations. Right. Yeah, that is the problem, Sirius. That is the problem, that I only get an appointment once a week. And it's a strap-on! It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones! What do you mean by this intrusion?
Oh, a good old-fashioned intrusion. You gotta love a little bit of the old carry-on. Yeah, I say, as with something as fast as that, I can see some crashing going on. If I'm not mistaken. The big clock Flavor Flav used to wear his giants. Yeah, exactly. There you go, Jakara. I think we're vindicated. Is it vindicated? I think it's vindicated. That's a good one. I like that. Lovely. Right, we better slow down a bit. We don't want to be doing the old tactical loopage. There we go. Let's have a look. See, are we there yet? Blimey, O'Reilly. Yeah, nearly there. Few hundred of them those old light secondsy things as we come in, ladies and gentlemen, for we come in to Herfel Ferkel Jerkel Stations.
Yes, yes! Take that horse back to the stable and give it a kiss.
And Celestial, thank you for the follow. And ladies and gentlemen, let's just pull up the... Oh no, we don't want to be indicated. No, we don't want that. No. Jeez Louise, run away, Bill. Run away. That's the idea, Bill. You run away very fast, and you put your pippies to pippy things. And bear with me there with Celestial. Bear with. We're just gonna. Who's after our fish? Yeah, who's after our fish? You gotta. I mean, jeez Louise, right? It's yeah, blimey, O'Reilly. Run away, run away, run away. Right, Celestial. I do apologise. That wasn't in the plan, Celestial. We were. I was expecting Celestial to come to a nice steady halt and be able to not only welcome you in, Celestial, but also get you a nice cup of tea, because you know, brewages, and then the old PSA.
Guarantees to blow your mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, public service announcement. Whenever we get a follow or follows on this here channel, we like to make it absolutely clear that those follows are never, ever expected. But when we do get them, they are gratefully received. Quite often a little bit of a stiffy too. So thank you so much, Celestial. You have a smashing nicey day. There we go. Welcome in. And I suppose, you know, we ought to hand out the old biscuits if anyone wants to do the honours as we head into the old Herkel Ferkel Circle stations. There we go, nearly there. Cheers, Gino! Do watch out though, there's a lady called Unicorn Farts that seems to get hold of the old Kit Kats on a bit on the old PDQ. So if you do manage... And Dave Brown! It's a man with a chicken stuck down his trousers and a limpet in his pocket. This man knows how to live life on the edge. It's Dangerous Nick. I mean, isn't Nick dangerous? Oh no! Sorry, Az. sorry. Hey! Woody Woodpecker as Dave. I tell you what, Siri. Yeah, I tell you what, we're having to give out the old biscuits. I tell you what, it's lovely. And question for people in the UK: do you have a? No, we don't have HBO Airlock. No, it's a stiff drink. Yeah, like a toast. Dave, I owe Dave a brew. Jeez Louise, I tell you what, and a shout out.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
There we go. Shout out and brews. As our Dave says, well, it's got to be time for some chicken loving. So we'll pull up for half an hour. No, not pull off. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Oceanic explorer P.H. Nargelet has made 30 trips 3,600 meters down to the Titanic. But he's never seen a 100-meter gash.
Oh, the good old 100-meter gash, you gotta love it. Right, Dave, for you. Oh, look at that, the original. It's Mick Clucknell, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed, a.k.a. Ginger Hen getting some perfect poultry petting. Look at that, in slow motion. What more could you want? There we go, lovely jubbly. There we go. If that doesn't get blood flowing to places it hasn't flowed... Oh, that's a bit of an abrupt ending, isn't it? Answer another question. Is Babylon 5 available? I think it... Yeah. Let me have a look for you. I tell you what, Airlock, I don't think it's free. Oh, I think I've got a sneaky feeling it's a purchasey. Got most of my new bits... though, to upgrade my computer, just waiting on the processor. Oh, that's brilliant, Dave. That's brilliant. Do you want to see? If you want to flog your old bits, you know, there's a. I might make you an offer. And I'm a Geordie. My language understood by Wales is spoken in innuendos. Oh, you gotta love it. Right, yeah, Babylon 5 on Amazon Prime in the United of Kingdoms. I don't think it is, but let me have a quick look. It's Babylon, isn't it? Babylon. No. It's you still have to pay for it, so that saved you some bother there. As Cass and Mr. Hitomi, how you doing? Blimey O'Reilly, let's get a nice cup of tea. And then Cass has dropped 5,000 blooming of the old Chanel points for an elite commander spacing. So Mr. Hitomi, here you go.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
And first commander of the day, Cass. Here we go. Who's it gonna be, ladies and gentlemen? It's a 1 in 68 chance.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Cheers! Oh, thanks for getting a beer there. For our. Oh, it's WK Jez. Revoir, Jez. Hope that was.
It looks like smooth. I'm Jason Statham's
There we
now.
go. Poor old Jez out there on his own.
How was that? Come on, really?
Really? Computer, shout out WK Jez.
Yet another thing for me to do, you lazy dyslexic maroon.
There we go. Sneaky half upgrade until I get my hands on it. Yes, good idea. Yes, good thinking, yes. Oh, yeah, Mira Furlan, yeah, of course. Yeah, God bless her, yeah. Jez needs to leapfrog back to the airlock on all the bodies. And Jakara comes out of Nick's Lambert kitchen with a fresh cup of tea. Pancakes, eggs, bacon and hash browns. Oh, blooming heck, I tell you what. I'll tell you what, I wish that was real life, ladies and gentlemen. Jeez Louise, that would be lovely. Yeah, exactly, Dragon. I know.
To blow your mind.
Oh, Cirrus, thank you for getting Jakara a brew there. And if I've missed anybody, I do apologise. I am a total maroon. We get a little bit done each day, not a lot. Today will be interesting because we sort of had half a job already lined up from 2 days ago. Hash brown wrapped in bacon, then dipped in whiskey, eggs and fried. Oh, blimey, as. Jeez Louise, you guys and girls, I had toast with peanut. I had 2 slices of toast with some peanut butter for my meal today. Yeah, not exciting, but you know, tasty. You just come out hairlock with hash but no browns. Hey, boom, boom. You gotta love it. Yes, no good when your hash is brown, is it? Oh, and a slow cooking madras. Oh my Lord, Dragon. Jeez Louise, you guys and girls, you know how to live. I tell you what, it's all a bit simple. If it can't go in a microwave, graphics card will do the only thing holding it back. Just brought a Ryzen 9. Oh, lovely. Oh yeah, nice one, Dave. Yeah, I nicked my own nuts and spread them on toast. And fresh beef, welcome in. I tell you what, let's get that fresh beef. I tell you what, we haven't had an orange mocha frappuccino for a while fresh.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Jitterbug. Yeah, jitterbug indeed. Mate, oh, and Jakara says I'd make a really good breakfast burrito. 3 sausage patties, hash browns, scrambled eggs, cheese, all wrapped in a giant tortilla, then crisped up in the pan. Oh, slobber, 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 slobber. Right, Bill. Jeez Louise, I hope he's awake. Billy boy. Request docking.
Seeking permission.
Oh, seeking a bit of the...
That's a negative.
Oh, we're denied! Denied! Jeez Louise. Well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if we're denied, it's got to be time for cake.
What is cake? Well, it has an active ingredient, which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
No, Shatner's bassoon? I've seen his pink oboe, but never his bassoon.
No.
It's innuendo, Jones.
Kidding.
Indy!
Not
You
that
need to relax.
Jones, the other Jones!
Whose balls did I kiss? I don't even remember whose balls I kissed.
Oh, poor old Crispy doesn't remember whose balls he's kissed. Right, well, it doesn't look as though there's any pad hogs. So, Bill. Request docking.
Requesting landing pad. That's a negative.
Uh-oh. 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 Well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a bit concerned, to be honest, that we're not... and Lustings! Red on black Lustings swoops in and lands on the cockpit. Wow, it smells foul up here. Welcome in, Lustings. Canadian version of shepherd's pie. That sounds nice. Lustings, welcome in. Let's get a nice cup of coffee for our Lustings.
Smooth.
There we go. Smooth indeed. Right. Yeah, let's check we're still in the boobles, ladies and gentlemen, because I do like to check every now and then. And if you pull out on your FNAF, if you pull out far enough, if you pull out all the way, on your galaxy map, you will see that we are definitely inside the boobles, ladies and gentlemen. And the boobles is where you want to be. It's quite often mispronounced the bubble, but as you can see, it is definitely the boobles. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we can... now we've wasted a bit of time. Should we try ourselves? There, they didn't like Bill, did they? It was Bill's voice. I like it when Twitch crashes my stream, so I have to restart. and then force me to watch another advert. Jeez Louise, I tell you what, Dragon, that does suck. Yeah, it's snowed every day here since last Wednesday, says Airlock. Now the temps are climbing, we have flood warning. Yeah, at least I don't have to shovel it. There is that, look on the bright side. Oh dear. Yep, good old Tesla Auto, Doc. You've got to love it. For the win. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. Right, so we've got one to hand in, which will be our first mission of today. Which is technically the mission that we started 2 days ago, ladies and gentlemen. But, you know, that's who's counting 48 hours when, you know, we can say, oh, yeah, we've got to pay our fines, haven't we? Yeah, so that's 48 hours and 42 minutes. Oh, dear. 4 adverts in one stream. Dragon, do you know? Now, that's interesting, Dragon, because I did a pre-roll for which should have knocked it off for half an hour. Should have knocked pre-rolled ads off for half an hour. So that's interesting. That is interesting. Right, legal. We want to pay our fines. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Oh, Intel pack. Here we go. Then we can refuel, restock. Yeah, I was just thinking though, when, you know, 4 times in one stream, it's sort of like, well, that's, yeah. Yeah, maybe I should start running a few. Thanks for the chocolate latte there, Sirius. Right, what have we got here? Right, first mission, 45 minutes. Look at the influence on that beauty, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4 5. Sanky on the old influence. Lovely jubbly. Right, what do they need? Oh, microbial for that's. Oh my lord, 9 months already, Dave. Jeez Louise. Oh, and thanks, Fresh. We're a little bit sideways, yes. It's a little bit alternative. It's not everyone's cup of tea, Fresh, but you know, we like to try our best. And Dave, you sweetheart, 9 blooming months. Jeez Louise. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen, is that Tier 3? Ladies and gentlemen, no, Dave! No! Oh, hang on. Hold everything, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on, and hold on to your horses. I think, yeah. Jeez, Lou. Dave, I think you hit the wrong button, mate. Blimey, right, ladies and gentlemen. You know we normally give away stuff when we get raids and the like. But I think we need to not only give our Dave, because Dave is another fellow streamer, ladies and gentlemen. And he doesn't stream as often as he would like. But I mean, crikey, he was tier 2 and I told him he was a nutter for that. So I've now got to think of something. So I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, let's give away in fact, Jez needs somebody to keep him company out there, ladies and gentlemen. So WK Jez is already out in the coldness of space. Who are we gonna? Yeah, if it was Dave, this would be. Oh, it's poor old Buck Rabbit. No, Buck Rabbit, we need you to fix the FSD. Jeez Louise, ladies and gentlemen, we just you are a Fruit Loop. I love you, Dave, you nutter. Computer, shout out Buck Rabbit.
While I'm running the ship, looking after the chickens and keeping Bear and Jason in check, you now want me to do your streaming job too?
And Kenny's gone after him as well. You've got to love it. Oh, thank you so much, Dave. And Cirrus, let's do it. First petting of the Loop.
Nicola 13A up.
Oh, Loop, how are you doing? Blimey, ladies and gentlemen. And Louis, you're back. Good, excellent. Welcome back, Louis. All together now. Copa banana. Thanks for the host there, Jakar. I'm going to give a quick shout out to our Loop, who's not streaming as often as they'd like. But we're also going to get our Loop a nice glass of milk.
If you hear a noise with your milk and your roll, it must be the 10:30 Humphrey Patrol. It's slippers with pom-poms are creeping about. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, there's a Humphrey about.
And Louis, I got timed out, but you want my host. I tell you what, Louis, whatever you like, honestly, I totally understand. It's not a problem at all, Louis. I tell you what, right, finally had a bit of time, says Luke. And Louis in with the host. All together now. Copacabana. Went a bit mad on that one. There you go. And a shout out for our Louis as well. There we go. Right, what were we doing? Oh, yes, missions, BGS, ladies and gentlemen.
You bastard, Nick.
You merely adopted the BGS. Yes. I was born into it, molded by it.
I tell you what, Louis, I think milk is on a cooldown, but as soon as it's off the cooldown, I'll sort you out with a nice glass of cold milk as well there, Louis. Pet the limpets, yes, thank you, Afro. That's what we were doing. Cirrus, I tell you what, I think you're going to get two for the price of one here because you've waited so long. Oh, I tell you what though, it was worth the wait. Look at that. It's the original and still in my personal humble opinion the best bit of limpet loving you will see this side of the boobles, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. And that is some serious limpet loving. And if I carry on that long, you know what's going to happen? It's going to go off in me hands. Who are misses? Fanar. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones.
Every now and then you find a big one.
Every now and then you get a big... a cool... Jeez, Louise, every now and then you get a big one. Louis, let me try. It might be off cooldown.
If you hear
there you go.
It must be the 10:30 Humphrey Patrol. It's slippers with pom-poms are creeping about.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
There's a Humphrey about.
Is it me or does that look like Nico from GTA 4? Freckles, welcome in. Let's get Freck a nice brewage. If I could spell it right, Freck, it would really, really, really help. There we go.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind. Right.
Let's get back to some Elite Dangerous, shall we?
That is a good idea, Crispy. Let's get back to some Elite Dangerous. So... what do we got? Un, deux, trois, quatre. We see 72. We might be able to do that, you know. Supplier needs. What else have we got?
Yo, you about done? Tick tock, motherfucker.
All right, I tell you. Sam, calm down. Louis, it's from an advert from the 1960s and 70s. It's, if you look up on YouTube, Humphreys, as in, or Humphreys about, there's a Humphreys about, it will take you to some Unigate, milk adverts, and that's where it's from. Hence the it's DMCA free. The cash on the supply 74 units. The cash on supply 74 units. Where's that? That's 4 million. It is 4 million, but what about with the imp? Let's have a look at that one. It's still 2 mil, isn't it? 72 units of performance enhancers. Oh, let's do it. Yeah, let's do a bit of the old performance enhancing. Right, we need a little bit more of the old... we need a bit more... right, we're going to have to go somewhere where we can buy a little bit more of the old... because there's no workshop here. There's no outfitting here, is there? Darn blasted. While we're here, we might just see where the old privateers are on the old scoreboards. Oh dear, that's a bit low. 37. I want to be higher than that. Right. Yeah, 72 units of Viagra. Dear oh dear, before your time, says Dave. Hey! Right, before everyone's time by the sounds of it. Yeah, it was back in the days when television was black and white. There was no colour in our world whatsoever, unless we went to the movies. I'm not that old. Right. Oh yes, performance enhancers. That's what we need, isn't it? Yeah, right, performance enhancers. Hey up, Knight. No, I don't, sir. Sirius. No, I never got enough cash together to buy a fleet carrier. And I'm sorry if I'm missing stuff out on chat. I do apologise. Knight. I tell you what, let's get our Knight a nice orange mocha. A frappuccino.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Jitterbug indeed. Right, let's go to the old EDDDDDDDDDDDB. Let's have a look. See, where are we going? www. There we go, www. And it's performance enhancers we're looking for. Performance enhancers. Commodities. Is it a chemical? Consumer, performance, industrial, legal, no. Machinery, no. Medicines. Oh, performance enhancers. Right, that's what we want. Where are we? We are on the hip hip hooray. 44727 system. Oh no, we're not. No. That's no. We're in. Where are we? Can't even work out where we are. Hang on. Where are we? Oh, the 46903. 46903. 46903. 46903. That's the one with Ferkel, and we need 72. There we go.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Right, so that's a couple of jumps away. How close is that to the old? It's only 400 from the entry point. So, it looks like we're going to Atatis. Atatis. I don't think we've been to Atatis before, so we'll copy that. And we'll go back to the eliteness. As if by magic. Diddly. And then punch that into the old mapness. Right. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Diddly-dee. Squiddly-dee. Lovely jubbly. 2 jumps. Super duper. Gary Cooper. Right. Let's have a quick look. Is that Windows 8? Does Wecky Sissies? Yeah, thank you, Sirius. That's the one. Right. Let's lunch. and get ourselves on the way, ladies and gentlemen, to the one and only.
If you hear a noise with your milk and your roll, it must be the 10:30 Humphrey Patrol. It's slippers with pom-poms are creeping about.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. There's Humphrey about. Aye, there is. There's Humphrey about. And he's after your milk with a big blooming long straw. Right, here we go. Let's have a look-see. Bill? Landing gear.
Gear up.
Thank you, Billy boy. Right, let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Bill, engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick. You do not have permissions to do that.
That's why I asked Bill to do it. Oh, this AI is getting on my blood. I tell you what, sometimes, I mean, a Tesla Auto Doc's absolutely fantastic. Computer, make me a tea.
I'm sorry, Nick. Tea is unavailable at this time.
Ah. Computer, what should we do?
Stop being silly, Nick.
Oh, blooming crewman Amber, stop being silly! How happy can a limpet be when a limpet be happy as can be? Nice one, Sirius. Computer, what do you think of me?
You are the kind of club-toting, raw meat-eating, me Tarzan, you Janin, big bald bubblehead that can only count to 10 if he's barefoot or wearing sandals.
Blimey, O'Reilly. Well, this isn't getting us very far. Bill! Bill, engage FSD. Oh no, not again. Oh my goodness. Buck Rabbit. He'll know what to do.
Yeah, you can only do it if you've got a Swiss Army knife.
I've only got a Leatherman.
Which I do have.
Well, that's great. Can I borrow it?
No, you've just got to have one. That's the point.
So my Leatherman's no good then?
You've literally just got to have a Swiss Army knife.
But wouldn't the same be true about my Leatherman?
You don't even have to get it out of its wrapper, you know?
Oh, right. So just having it will help fix the FSD.
As long as it's got a cross-edge screwdriver.
No, cheers, mate. I mean, crikey, it's at least we've got the FSD fixed. By the way, which Swiss Army knife have you got?
I've got the one up from the really basic one.
Good for
Cheers,
you.
Buck Rabbit. I must remember to pick one up at the next starport. You're the best.
Yeah, man. I'm fucking awesome.
You are indeed. Cheers, Buck Rabbit. Mr. Ray, sorry about that. We were just running through getting our FSD fixed. Welcome in, Raiders. And I do apologise if I miss any of you. So what we're going to do is ask Sirius just to calm it down a little bit, and we'll get a tea for everyone.
Is an arduous and dangerous journey.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Help yourselves to tea. And welcome in, Mr. Ray. How was your stream? And thank you for bringing your crew over. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to this stream, what we like to do to celebrate a raid, we like to give away the most expensive reward on our menu, which is the spacing of an elite commander. And ladies and gentlemen, this morning we have already spaced a WK Jez and the lovely Buck Rabbit, who was just fixing our FSD drive as you came in. That shows you how much of a bugger I am. Right, so for you, Mr. Ray, let's see who's going to join them to make it a threesome out in space today. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I think I hope it's not me, because that's always embarrassing when I space myself. It's Evil Snowball! Au revoir, Evil Snowball. Go and hold hands with the other boys out there and sing Kumbaya in the blackness of space. Computer, shout out Evil Snowball.
Yet another thing for me to do, you lazy dyslexic maroon.
I am lazy and I am dyslexic. There we go. Currently playing the old Starbound. But our Evil is a variety streamer. And does do a bit of the elite every now and then. So right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. We are trying to get our backsides over to buy some bits and bobs. We're having a little bit of trouble getting our FSD working, so hopefully now that Buck Rabbit's had a little fiddle with it with his Swiss Army knife, ladies and gentlemen, none of the Leathermans, it's all Swiss Army. Let's see if we can do it. Bill, engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
There we go. Good old Billy Boy. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we do have Billy Boy Shatner, otherwise known as Sir William Shatner of the Trek of Stars. And just one of those fancy VR Googles. They say I need a Facebook account. Oh no! Now we hopefully are in witchy-watchy space, ladies and gentlemen. If you see witches, if you see watches, do shout, as I sometimes think that I am hallucinating. And cheers, Mr. Ray Ray. That's really kind of you. It's always appreciated. We all appreciate sharing the old elite loveness. The sticky tapes on the FSD says it's fine. Yeah, do you know? It's the fact that it's in my handwriting that's more worrying. I think. Serious.
Un, dos, tres.
Roly poly.
Holy moly.
Latte. And cheers for the chocolate. Thank you very much, Louis. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are on our way to AT-ATIS. Not to be confused with AT-AT, which was the all-terrain attack something, or attack something oh, I don't know. Is the AT-AT at a Star Warsy Empire Strikes Back number 5, I think? It gets very confusing as you get older. And talking of getting older, we're going to get very old if we just keep sitting here. But I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't checked out what's going on at FDev HQ. And serious, no, I don't have a fleet carrier. I don't have enough money for the old fleet carrier. So no, unfortunately not. It's still something. I don't think I would make use of it, to be honest. I tried it in the beta of fleet carriers and didn't really find it of any personal use. Don't get me wrong, I think they are brilliant and I'm really glad they put them in. All armoured, all-terrain, armoured transport. Thank you, Dave. You're working up to get one, Sirius. Nice. Lovely. Right, yes, let's have a look and see what's happening at FDev HQ. Meanwhile, back at FDev HQ.
Bronwyn, is that Chris BT top there? He's done a lot for charity recently, hasn't he? So, I tell you what, why don't you refund the 5 billion for his fleet carrier?
Blimey, O'Reilly, we're talking of fleet carriers there, Sirius. There's FDev. Giving our Crispy a blooming free fleet carrier. How do you like that? Blimey, O'Reilly. You gotta love it. I tell you. And Shuggy! Did somebody say Ock-Eye the New? And Louis. Occasionally, Louis. I'm a bit of a mess, unfortunately, with my mental health problems. So. Shuggy, let me get you. I tell you what, it's got to be an orange mocha frappuccino for our Shuggy.
Orange mocha frappuccino! Yeah!
Right, let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. What are we doing? I've just lost. To say I'm losing it would say I had it in the first place. Right. Bill, engage FSD.
Okay, I'll try and do that.
Oh, here we go. You'll try. Bill, As the great late Yoda once said, there is no try, there is only do-do. And I made that mistake for a long time.
Let's get back to some Elite Dangerous, shall we?
Uh-oh. I tell you what, that's not a bad idea, Crispy. Bill? Engage FSD.
Charging.
Oh, here we go. Right, hold on to your hats, hold on to your knickers. Hopefully it's going to be another witchy-watchy-watchy space. There's no try, there is only do-do indeed. It is by far one of the most interesting mistakes I've made in my life. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no! No, we've hit the top verse, ladies and gentlemen. Jeez Louise, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, oh, blimey, alrighty, we need to toss a tot off. Jeez, Bill, get us out of here, Bill. Jeez Louise, I tell you what, there's nothing we can do about it. We're stuck. I see tots, I do indeed. Jeez Louise, I tell you what, blimey, O'Reilly, it's a tot. Blimey, jeez Louise. And there's one on the windscreen. I tell you what, there's only one way to get out of tot space, and that's to toss a tot off. So let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Tot-ointing my limpet. I tell you what, serious. It's time to toss that tot off. Tots in space. There we go. Cheers, Lustings, you absolute star. Hail the Tot King. Crispy, ladies and gentlemen, have we done it? Have we done it, Lustings? Oh, Lustings, you absolute star. Well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, that is definitely one of those things that, it's a beautiful thing. Cheers, Lustings. Terakov, no, I must have missed it. Talking about FDev, especially Bronwyn, Grinning Crow gave Bronwyn's Raxler antics a mention. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. Oh, nice one, Terakov. Oh, he's a star, isn't he? He really is. Oh, what a star. Oh, brilliant. Right, where are we heading? It's a station, and it was Da Vinci. That's the one, Da Vinci. Not to be confused with Da Vinci. Who was a painter, I believe. There we go. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, there is free fuel hanging around those stars. As long as it's the right sort of star, you'll be...
Let's get back to some Elite Dangerous, shall we?
That's not a bad idea, Crispy. That is not a bad idea. Right. Not too far. There we go. There we go. Ah, we're getting there. Won't be too long. We're almost there, and then we've got to buy. What have we got? I think we've only got 64, and we need 72. Oh, I can sell them limpets as well. We don't need those no more, do we? Don't need those no more. Right. We're coming in, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming in at a little bit of speed, so we're going to slow down. We don't want to. We've had no tactical loopages so far today. Which is an absolute blooming miracle, to be absolutely honest with you. So we're going to endeavour to come in nice and slowly, because although it looks as though you have seat belts, to be honest, most of them are just made up of paper and sticky tape.
Mama, she said, roly poly, Papa, he said, holy moly, everybody want chocolate.
There we go, nearly there. Nearly there, almost there. Jeez Louise, I do apologise. I thought coming in nice and steady might be the right way of doing it, but I think hurtling past at a vast rate of knots and slamming the old brakes on and turning around actually sometimes not only produces a more entertaining. It's not a big one. It's not a big one. Oh, I do hope they've got outfitting. If they haven't got outfitting, we are right royally rogered, ladies and gentlemen. Damn it, oh, I should have checked that. Isn't a massive one, is it? It might not have outfitting. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I've got a bad feeling in me watters. I've got a bad feeling. Right, hold on to your hats, hold on to your knickers. If you haven't got hats or knickers, hold on to somebody else's. As I say, those seatbelts are only there for show. Bill? Request docking.
Seeking permissions.
Oh, look at that. Straight in like Flynn, ladies and gentlemen. Blimey O'Reilly, here we go. Right, just pray they've got outfitting. If they haven't got outfitting, we are slightly snookered. We are slightly snookered. Oh, it's a bit dark. I know space is dark, but you know, can we have a little bit of light on our space? Oh, there you go. A little bit of light on our beautiful crate, ladies and gentlemen. As we come in with the old Tesla auto dock. There we go. Look at that. Like a glove. No mucking about. Yow a beauty. Right, let's hope on against all hopes, ladies and gentlemen, that they have got outfitting. I'm sure they'll have cargo racks. Let's have a look at it. What do we got? What do we got? Let's have... Oh! Poo and sticks! Poo sticks! Bum! No, Bill.
As you wish.
It's going to have to be that one, isn't it? That's a big one. Right, we'll head there. Blast and blast it.
There's something coming up. It's just me. Fool.
Right, I do apologise. That was a bit of a... I should have checked before we went. I do apologise. Right, let's get ourselves over to Able Terminal. That's a biggie, so hopefully that'll have a bit of the old dooferdangles going. And, oh right, yes, I'll tell you what, Lustings. Oh, an alienated! Blimey, I nearly with black. I tell you what, red light. Everyone wants this blooming dark mode these days, but when you've got red lettering on a black background, it's very difficult to see. So, let's get a nice cup of coffee to get that full body fart going for our alienated Phoenix, and also a little shout out. There's another fellow of the old eliteness, and Von Jaeger. There's an able terminal. There is a disabled one. I should hope so in this day and age, Von Jaeger. But it's got to be a nice brew for our Von Jaeger.
If you hear a noise with your milk and your roll, it must be the 10:30 Humphrey Patrol. It's levels with pom-poms are creeping about. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. There's a Humphrey about.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
There you go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick break. So we will be back in a short while, and I will leave you with the following. Let me see. There we go. Catch you in a bit.
Elite with Nick Dangerous is made possible in part by the Canon Interstellar Research Group, where discoveries begin, the Elite Dangerous Stellar Photography, Videography, and Fan Art Corporation, and contributions to your local Twitch station by commanders like you. Thank you.
Are you tired of your stock docking computer letting you down? Had enough of autodock failing? Fed up with aborted landings? Tired of having to launch and land over and over and over and over again? Well, no more! Introducing Nick Lambert's Ship Shop's patented Tesla Autodock. With 100% Elon Musk AI, you'll never miss the pack again. Lambert's Ship Shop is not responsible for any loss or damages caused by their Elon Musk Ripped AI within the Tesla Autodock. All sales are final with no warranty whatsoever and no refunds. Just don't ask or we'll send the boys around. Any loss in value to the ship installed on is expected and entirely the owner's fault.
When the petting is over, Lambert's Chip Shop presents the original crate fried chicken made with the Nick Dangerous secret recipe, available for takeaway in these systems. It's face-licking good. Lambert's Chip Shop is not a licensed food outlet. Any items consumed by customers is entirely at their own risk. The secret Nick Dangerous recipe is not endorsed by or have anything to do with him whatsoever. Families of customers have our deepest sympathies, but they only have themselves to blame.
Here, you after a new spaceship? Well, forget it. They cost millions. Get yourself down Lambert's second-hand shit shop.
Ship.
Did I say shit shop instead of ship shop? Cobra Mark 3 here. Price so low, it's criminal. That's why I'm wearing the hoodie. The prices are that low. And you know what? We'll even throw in a free fuel scoop. Price is so low, you have to get out of bed before I do. And try this. I'm still in me jammies. It's Crate Mark II. It's a steal. Get down. We've got this Crate Phantom. It's a beauty. I tell you what, I've got dressed, but I've cut the prices on these so sharp, I can't afford a razor. Get yourself down, you second-hand shit bonanza.
Okay, people. Okay. Settle down. Right. In today's meeting, we'll be covering a number of things, including assignments and new tech. But first on the agenda is the allocation of Nick Lambert's assigned operator. I know. Calm down, everyone. Calm down. I know, team, but we've adjusted the rate of pay to balance the risk. We have a fully comprehensive insurance package in place now. Come on.
Yeah, but boss, we've lost so many operators to Nick's antics. Surely you can't keep doing this.
I'm fully aware, Bob, and we have ensured their families have been fully catered for. We look after our people. And you must admit, he has massively improved. Simon lasted over a month before his accident, and he survived. So, come on, let's get this done. If you can all grab a straw, we can get the operator assigned and shipped out to Nick's crate. Come on, team, everyone pick a straw. Let's get this over and done with, come on. Thank you, people, thank you. Come on, grab a straw. Good job. Nice one.
Have you got them old, unloved and dull limpets? Do you wish you could give them a new lease of life? Wait no more. Take your old tired limpets to Lambert's Ship Shop. We'll give them some loving. And pimp your limpet. Lambert's Ship Shop takes no responsibility for any loss or damage caused by either their employees or anyone we find lying around a space station with nothing better to do than play with limpets.
After a long day tracking Thargoids, why not take a break in Lambert's Ring? Get a good servicing at Lambert's Ship Shop. Grab some crate fried chicken at Lambert's Ship Shop. Get your limpets pimped while making use of our facilities. Book a Thargoid incursion with Nick Dangerous. This is all happening here at Lambert's Ring. To book your next visit to Lambert's Ring, contact your local travel agent and ask for the full Nick Dangerous experience package. Lambert's Ring, Lambert's Ship Shop, and also Lambert's Chip Shop, including Nick Dangerous, take no responsibility for anything that occurs around the ring, its entrance, or anything inside.
Look at this beauty. Look, the prices are so low. You've had me bloody shirt.
Get yourself down there. It's Bonza. It's 5 a.m. I'm still in me jammies. That's how early you need to get up to get a bargain like this Conda. It's only got 20 million light years on it. It comes with a free fuel scoop. Come on, look, I've not even had a shave yet. You need a cheap run around? Well, we've got everything you need. Look at this beauty. I tell you what, we'll even throw in a free fuel scoop. Get yourself a bargain. You'll love it.
Have you or someone on your ship purchased a Tesla auto dock? Or perhaps an entire ship from Lambert's Ship Shop? Maybe you had your limpets pimped by them. Have you purchased and or consumed crate fried chicken? Or been repeatedly spaced by Nick Lambert himself? What you may not know is that all of these businesses are part of Nick Lambert Enterprises Incorporated, also operating as NLE Inc. NLE Inc. is currently in a class action lawsuit, and you or your next of kin may be entitled to compensation related to dealings with NLE Inc. You can quickly and easily find out by contacting Do We Fuck You and How. At Do We Fuck You and How, we specialize in lawsuits persecuting small independent businesses that cannot afford proper legal defense. And for a small fee, we can determine your eligibility to join this lawsuit. Contact us today. At Do We Fuck You and How, we always win, even if you don't.
Copy pasta.
Lord Graven demands rebuys. He cares not from whence they come, only that they flow.
Oh no, we've got an incoming missile. Where's that coming from? Let's have a look-see. I tell you what, I see no missiles. I tell you what, I think they might be a little bit of the old pack hounds. Jeez Louise. Go, you gotta fly through the... Oh, I tell you what, was that Gino? Yes! Gino, you sweetheart, you said you were going to turn up with the pack hounds. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get our Gino not only a shout out, but also he needs an orange mocha frappuccino after losing all those pack hounds. And we're back. Micro, blooming heck. I do apologise. And Ash and Hojo, blimey O'Reilly, I do apologise. We just had a little break, a little bit earlier than we normally do. So I do apologise there. Yes, it's a collection of hopefully, you know, fun, elite, dangerous. Micro, you absolute star. And Super Chicken going in for the lurk. Blimey O'Reilly. Right, well, I tell you what we're going to do is going to be a bit of a cheat. We're going to do a tea for everyone.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind. And of course a shout out. I know you probably got one anyway, Micro, but we're going to give you another for bringing your crew across. And also the lovely Super Chicken was in here. So let's get a shout out for our Super Chicken. And then let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. You know, whenever we get a raid, we like to give away the most expensive thing on the menu. So, with no further ado, I do apologise for those that came in at the beginning of the break. So, let's have a look-see. Here we go. Who's it? Oh, it looks like a repeat offender. Who could it be? It's Orange Phoenix! Au revoir, Orange! Jeez Louise, I tell you what, it's a sausage fest out there today, ladies and gentlemen. There's been boy after boy. And they could all tie their old chaps together and say, kumbaya. Yes, Anyway, computer, shout out Commander Orange Phoenix.
While I'm doing your shout-outs, would you like me to stick a brush up my ass and sweep the floor at the same time?
And Ash, thank you for the host there, Ash. Well, I tell you what, Ash, that host deserves a shout out. So let's get a shout out for our Ash. And Thrill House, jeez Louise, I tell you what, there's everybody's here. I do apologise. If I've missed anyone, please do give yourselves a shout out. There's no shame in it. If you give OP a chance to pick up his camera on the way out. Oh dear. Yeah, we need the funds to keep Bill and Jason's alcoholism going. I tell you what, yeah, you're not wrong there, Lustings. It's they do get through some brews, those boys. Right. Oh, but you can't. Oh, fair enough, Ash. Fair enough. It's something we just like to do as a thank you. So why are we so far away from this? I think we've dropped out. Yeah, we've dropped out of the old Super Duper Cruise. Oh, that's a shame, Ash. I feel for you. That is a bummer. That is a bummer. So we are in the 21st century. You would think that by now, a decent internet connection should be available to all. Yeah, it's a bummer. Hey, you're more than welcome, Thrill House, you absolute star. No, thanks for popping in, mate. There's so many of you that, again, I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and that's why, it's good to have so many different... Oh, here we go, first tactical loop of the day, ladies and gentlemen, which isn't bad, considering we've been going, oh, have we saved it? Oh, maybe, baby. Yes, we've saved it. I don't believe it. Still no tactical loopage. There we go. Right, able. Let's hope they're able to fulfill our needs, because if they can't, that'll be a bit of a bummer. Truth! Blimey, 6 months! Yeah, I tell you, I finally got my ODTAs. That's the internet. I'm in the boonies. Oh, damn. Yeah, and again, alienated. Yeah. Oh, blimey, we're going backwards. I don't want to go backwards. I just want to be sitting still. To be fair, back in the start of the 21st, the internet was much... Yeah, well, yeah, you're not wrong there, Micro. Blimey, O'Reilly. And Slide Guitar, welcome in. Blimey, right, we need to get some drinks sorted. We need an orange mocha. Frappuccino for our Truth. 6 months, ladies and gents.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Jitterbug indeed. Let's try and get back on track. Let's get a nice cup of tea for Slide.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
As it's Micro says, well, I've looked around. I can't see Twindex or Sean around. So I tell you what, I won't do a double, Micro. I'll give you one of those back, because we've got timeouts on the sounds now, unfortunately. And Afro, of course you can. Of course you can. So, ladies and gentlemen, this gets... Oh, hang on, Dave. Computer upgrades aren't going to be easy. As our first one, can't take both sides of the... Oh, no! Blimey, O'Reilly. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. Let's get up close and personal with Terry the Thargoid. And Twitch being Twitch. Oh, what's going on? Oh. Yes, thanks. We've got blue-footed. We've got red-footed. And we've also got Kremen's moves for some reason. But also, most importantly, we have... And Timmy's, thanks for the host. All together now. Oh, Copa Banana. Yes, indeed.
Pet the Thargoid, pet the Thargoid.
It all gets a bit messy. Timmis, thank you for the host. And ladies and gentlemen, right, we've got a double chicken and another chicken. So, ladies and gentlemen, for the lovely Slide Guitar, not only have we got Mick Clucknell, aka Ginger Hen, but also, yes, you knew it, It's Goth Hen, aka Elvis, the duet of the decade, ladies and gentlemen. Goth Hen and Ginger Hen. But Mick Clucknell is not impressed that Elvis is getting the perfect poultry petting.
Hold on to your knickers in back.
Hey, you're back. Nice one, Timmis. Welcome in. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I suppose that was a double. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for a single chicken to keep our Afro happy. And Glitched is back as well. Right, we'll have to get Timmis and Glitch sorted out, but there you go. Double chicken petting. You've got to love it. And then I suppose now we've hopefully over the timeouts, we can go back to a bit of Thargoid loving. And Malt's welcome in. I'll get you a drink in a second, Malt. We're just going up and close and personal with Nick Dangerous and the old Thargoid booby. If I could actually work out how to do it. There we go. We've got blue-footed, red-footed, Kremen's moves, but most importantly, we have Kremen's. Terry's moves. There we go. Thanks, Thrillhouse.
With the Thargoid.
So yeah, it's unfortunately, it sort of it has spoilt things having to put timeouts on it. I do apologise, everyone. It's a bit of a bummer, but unfortunately, due to people, basically over enjoying themselves, we had to put timeouts on it. I don't really want to get into permanently banning people. We're all allowed a bit of fun, but it all got a bit out of hand. So right, let's see if we can get into this one. Yeah, the old thing alienated, the few spoil it for the many. That's why we can't have nice things.
Due to a bunch of onanistic twat monglery sounds are on cooldown.
Nicely said. Nicely said, Timmis. Oh dear. It is a shame, but yeah, unfortunately we are open to all. And there we go. Right, hopefully Bill the Fourth will last a bit longer than Bill the Third. That's very nice. Very sedate pace. Look at that. Lovely jubbly. Blimey O'Reilly. Straight in like Flynn. 41. There we go. Super duper. A Gary. And the Coopers. Right. Let's hope they've got outfitting here. We can get a little bit more storage room for these enhancement things, whatever they were. What were they?
If you hear a noise with your milk and your roll, it must be the 10:30 Humphrey Patrol. It's little sweet pom-poms are creeping about. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, there's a Humphrey about.
Right, so we need optional intern.
What a maroon.
What's that? Class 4, 64. That's the cargo. 16, 64. That's 80, isn't it? So that'll do. That'll do. Buy that. Lovely jubbly. And then we need to go to advanced maintenance. And restock. Oh my goodness, anonymous gifter, what's going on? Blimey O'Reilly, what? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Blimey O'Reilly, anonymous, that's above and beyond. That is anonymous. Yeah, I thought they only hacked it. I tell you what, that's above and beyond. Thank you so much. That is absolutely. Thank you. I don't deserve it. That is. Thank you so much. Right, it was 72, wasn't it? So let's just double check. We've got 72 of those, and it was 72. Lovely. And thank you very much, Anonymous, and thank you everyone for being here. So I'm not. I don't know what it is. I've not had a particularly good week, sort of, and that's from last week into this week. I'm hoping maybe to get an upping on my medication. Yeah, I say thank you all so much. You absolute stars. Just being here is more than I could ask. Right, we are on our way, ladies and gentlemen. Bill, landing gear.
Gear coming in.
Thank you, Billy boy. Right, and we're off. Right, we don't need to go back to that other one. We've actually got what we wanted here. So that's good. This is mission number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Now Thrill House, you sweetheart. Now, have I just missed any others? I've got a horrible feeling.
Catastrophic failure imminent. Fooling. No, seriously. All systems nominal.
Leadtail, I know, isn't that lovely? The anonymous gifter, I know. I tell you what, I'm just totally humbled by people's generosity, and to share it with the community is just lovely. Yes, Maltmeister, you did a Jason, and I owe Thrill House a limpet. Jeez Louise, right. Jason for Malt, Limpet for Thrill. Let's just complete these, and then that way we've got a clear anonymous cheer up. What is going on? You sweetheart. Anonymous gifter, anonymous cheer up. Malted Jason, I tell you what. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
I don't know if that's a problem or if I need to move it up.
Innuendo Jones, what's going on? No. Oh my goodness. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we still don't know who Innuendo Jones is. But that's their 3rd donation. I know, Timmis. I know, right? Oh, you sweetheart. And Ravi! Blimey, Ravi's here. Jeez Louise. I tell you what, right, let's get a quick shout out for our Ravi. And then we've got a nice. Jason and Limpet and then a Commander. Jeez Louise, right, Commander Ravi Pasta. Shout out. There we go. And I better get him a quick orange mocha frappuccino. Otherwise I'll be have him after me.
Frappuccino!
Right, here we go, Malt. And Malt, I owe you a blooming drink and a shout out. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Maltmeister has redeemed these points to get rid of our Jason. Give him a kick, Malt. There we go. Au revoir, Jason. Go and join the other sausage fest that's going on out there, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. We did. We spaced a good old Statham. And let's just get a quick shout out for our Maltmeister. And also, we need a whiskey for our malt. There we go.
Drink! Take! Us! Drink! Drink!
Right, and we have got a limpet for Thrill House in half an hour. Let's do it, Thrill House. What's coming your way? Oh, it's the double-handed collector limpet. Look at it wobble. I tell you what. Yeah, tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, double-handed action. You gotta love it. That's not at all crude or rude. But if I carry on with that, you know what's going to happen. It's going to go off in me hands. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Chris Belisario, the stilt walker. I was originally going to come in between her legs, but yeah, that's not what was not going to happen.
No, that wasn't going to happen, was it? You gotta love them, right? And lastly, the lovely Ravi Pasta, ladies and gentlemen, redeeming 5,000 of their hard-earned Chanel points to get rid of an elite commander. Shall we see who's drawn the short straw? Will it be a repeat? Or will it be a new customer? Will it still be another sausage fest? There's more boys out there than in a boys band. It's Beardy Fish! Another man into the sausage fest, I tell you what. At this rate, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be the funnest gangbanging space you've ever seen. Computer, shout out Beardy Fish.
You know I'm capable of more than this.
I do.
Excuse my language. Who's after our fish?
Yeah, exactly, Afro. Who's after our fish? Oh, you gotta love it. Ravi, you sweetheart. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're not aware, the lovely Ravi Pasta does have quite an interesting outlook on life provided to him by his good mother about the topic toast.
Toast can never be bread again, Nick. Remember that. Remember that. My favorite saying. Toast can never be bread again. My mom said that to me one day, and I'm like, that's right.
There you go, that's right. Gotta go, no worry, Ravi. Thank you so much for dropping by. And ladies and gentlemen, do give Ravi some love. I know we've already shouted him out, we'll give him another one. As
Cocky Toaster, your chirpy breakfast companion. Cocky's the name,
Toasting's the game. Good one, Afro. Yes, if you need toasted products, we do have toasty. Oh, and thanks, Timmis. Oh dear, every time you play that clip I run. I tell you what, Thrill House. I think we could do with some peer pressure on our Thrill House to go on the old spacing list. You know, if we can't get people to volunteer, we do sometimes. I think poor old Flintlock and Salty Singularity were sort of, got a bit of peer pressured into it because we sort of went on their streams going, do you think you ought to be? And Alienated, I don't fear being spaced, I just fear leaving the mess enclosed within a pressure suit. You can see why we give everyone their own ones. I tell you what, Alienated, I tell you what, imagine having to share those, jeez, especially with Billy Boy. That old talking of Billy Boy. Bill, engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick, the chickens have got loose in the engine room again.
Still doesn't beat Zorba's Diamonds Are Forever wedgie out of the airlock sound. Oh, I tell you what, Zorba, now there is another. He's out. Do you know our Zorba's out camping? He's off camping. I never had him down as a camper. But I think it's the other sort of campy, not my sort of campy, because I'm not a camper, but I like to be camp, if that makes sense. Hang on a minute, says Lustings. You lot get pressure suits. That's favouritism. Take one for the team, says Thrill House. You should. I tell. Oh, I love it. Oh dear. Right. Jeez Louise. Camper than a line of tents, mate. Hey, Glitch, that's a good one. It's Bill's farts. I tell you what, blimey. Talking of Bill's farts, actually, yeah, isn't it time? Isn't it time? I mean, we've not. I don't think we actually have we? Let's do it. Let's space old Billy Boy. Yes, someone's showing Zorba how to put the pole up. Boom, boom. Nice one, Afro. Right, Timmis, give the old there he is, the old chubby butcher. Give him a kick. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you wanted it. I gave it to you. We space Shatner. And oh dear, he's not going to be very happy. He's got his old chap caught in the old, I hope it's not his old chap actually from that angle. Yeah, get out of here, Bill. Oh dear, he's banging away on the back of a crate. But I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, I've spent many a happy night banging away on the back of a crate. It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Just jump on the back of It's Micro T and you can come in first, and it'll be a happy ending for you and everybody that rides over the finishing line.
You gotta love it. Good old WK Jez. I know, Micro. That is a classic, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Micro T is here. So if you want a happy ending, I would suggest if you go and follow this chap. There you go. Carrage, WK Jez said it. It's got to be true. Oh, you gotta love it. And yeah, you got your Cobra emote. Blimey. I tell you what, Dave. I'm going to have to think of something for your tier 3 subscription now. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we came out with... in fact, I think I can show you. To show my appreciation... let's quickly, bear with me, ladies and gents, bear with me, because I've got a sneaky feeling I can just treat, if I go Commander Dave Brown, lovely chapply, there we go, following It's Micro now. I tell you what, yeah, with a recommendation like that, yeah, gold lame Odyssey suit, I tell you what. You got it. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, here you go. This is what you get for tier 2, ladies and gentlemen. You get to be an Odyssey Commander. And considering we've only got one Odyssey Commander at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, guess who's going out the airlock? Having just subscribed to tier 3 and been subscribed for nearly a year. Wow, Dave! And it's a bigger sausage fest out there than it was before. You've got to love it. Computer, shout out Dave Brown. Computer, shout out Commander Dave Brown.
You know I'm capable of more than this.
I certainly do, but it's bloody funny. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Your one and only chance to get an Odyssey suit and get spaced, ladies and gentlemen. On the old tier 2-age. Yeah, get out, Dave. Thanks for the money. Thanks for the money, Dave. Out you go. What a butt. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, you're that crispy. That's salty. Normal service has been resumed. I'm not 100% sure, Afru. But yeah, that's salty. He's got here. Tell you what, he's spot on every time, ladies and gentlemen. Crispy, salty. Mechanic. I tell you, salty crisps. I tell you what, you can't beat salty crisps. Let's get a shout out for our mechanic. And I tell you what, we also get the orange mocha, a frappuccino. There we go.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Jitterbug indeed. Just keep away from him. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people jumping on It's Micro's back for a happy ending.
Nick's a very sweet guy, but he's also very scary. He's also very scary. He's willing to throw you out of the airlock just if you come into his channel, and he'll randomize it. It's like, okay, well, it's time to go ahead and get rid of fucking Will. Will's gonna go right through the airlock because you decided to make me happy. That's what the man does when he's happy. He throws you out the airlock. That's a problem.
With the green docking lights to your right.
Make sure you never devalue yourself when you're around Nick.
I'd recommend powering
or you're going right through an airlock.
Yeah, he's right. I've got a serious problem. What if the salty crisps were bathed in nacho cheese? Von Jaeger. I tell you what, Von Jaeger, that's a lovely... An old alienator says you can very easily beat them into a powder. Ah, my mistake. And safety measure, being outside a spaceship brought from Lambert's ship shop is probably the safest place.
Nice.
Made me jump when I got the follow. Forgot I'd still got Streamlabs running. I love it. I tell you what, Dave, that's like the one when you've still got voice attack running, and then it starts, you know, a streamer's voice starts taking over your Elite Dangerous. Oh, you gotta love it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I suppose with no further aduage, we ought to get our arses back to hippity hip 46903 as a PD in the queues as possible.
You about done? Tick-tock, motherfucker!
I tell you what, that's Sam L. Jackson and Thrillhouse. Yeah, Nick banned me for completing missions. Why do I keep coming back?
Yes! Save that horse! Back to the stable!
Give it a kiss. CLG131, thank you very much for the follow there. And I tell you what, that follow deserves a nice cup of tea.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind. And I tell you what, I think you're going to get your own personal CLG. You're going to get your own personal PSA. Ladies and gentlemen, a public service announcement. Whenever we get a follow or follows on this here channel, we like to make it absolutely clear that those follows are never, ever expected. But when we do get them, they are gratefully received, and quite often get a little bit of a dent pitch too. So thank you so much. As CLG131, you have a smashy nicey day. There we go. A cup of tea, your own PSA, and... Oh, you're hoping to become a privateers? Oh, brilliant. Oh, and Afro out with the biscuits. Biscuit base. I like buttery biscuit base. I blooming love it. I'll tell you what I love as well is this one, because it's instant.
Oh my god! They killed Kenny!
What a bastard. Right. Cheers. Oh, CLG, you'll love it. And in fact, that's what we're doing today. We're doing the old BGSs. So I'm sure it'll come through. It is the great thing with the PA CLG. I'll put a quick shout out for them actually.
Onward, ever onward we went, wending our way through the cosmos. And it was there in the cosmos that we came across an evil race of space swines known as the Thargoids.
Night, yes, still in open. Oh, Afro, sorry, me podcast killed you, Kremen. Jeez Louise, you try. It's the old bot, can't handle two things at once. Nice one, alienated. Oh, cheers, mechanic. You're gonna love it. Right, we better get this show on the road. This is only our second mission, and I've got a horrible feeling. Oh dear, we're gonna be pushing it for 2 missions in 2 hours, and we want to try and get that turd in, because you know you can't beat getting a turd in when you've only done 2. Although 2 is at 2. No. Anyway, you know what I was saying. Anyway, Billy boy, for pity's sake, this time, without I'll try, or he's down the pub, or you know he's fallen asleep. Bill. Engage FSD.
Charging friendship.
Oh, here we go. Right. We might just do it. Oh, you gotta love it. Right, cheers. Thanks for that, mechanic man. You absolute sweetheart. Right, hold on to your hats. Hold on to your knickers. It should be witchy, watchy, watchy space, ladies and gentlemen. It might be boring old hyper diaper space, but I'm hopefully it's not... Oh, it's not top space. That's good. I see witches. I see alarm clocks. I tell you what, that's a lot of witches and a lot of watches. Well, alarm clocks, you know. Beggars can't be choosers. Billy's busting to get back on board. I tell you what, he's bloody quick. He's blooming quick. But the thing is, Thrillhouse. What's up, Warlord?
Surely that's a thing by now. You know, we can go faster than light. We can't clean the blooming window.
Yeah, we got Bill out there to clean the windows now, Commander Thrillhouse. We don't want him back inside too early, because You know, he does quite a good job there of just giving that, getting that old chamois on the old windows. Though he does seem to be going over the same spot time and time again. But, you know, hopefully at some point, we'll get him back in. We'll get him back in. Right. Where are we going? Oh, yes, we're going home. We're going back to our placings of startings. He says alienated. Bill also likes polishing his helmets. Oh, we haven't got there yet, have we? It's a 2-jumper in it, you maroon. There was me thinking we'd got to our destination. We're not even close yet. Jeez Louise. Yeah, clean off that tot juice and hurry up, Bill. Jeez Louise. Right, we've got, right. Jump numero 2 to hip hip hooray. Cheers night. We're getting there. It's, you know, we're not going to do 2 in 2, but we might, you know, we might just slip in. Hopefully there's a nice little courier job we can slip in at the end for now. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones!
No, but sausage in the hole sounds fantastic.
It certainly does. Yeah, I tell you what, Dave, I'm with you. In fact, if you could join me when we have a word with the graphics department, because I want to have a stiff word with them myself. Right, Bill. Engage FSD.
Charging frameshift drive.
Why are we... oh, Bill, what are you doing? What are you doing, Bill? Bill? Sing us a song, Bill.
Is this the real life?
I think it is,
This
Bill.
is just fantasy. Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality.
Whoa, that was close. Nearly got on the old DMCA's, right. Too fast for exit? Bollocks. Right, let's just see what's going on here, because it wouldn't let us jump, would it? Wouldn't let us, yeah, your friend bat with me when I pop over.
Tot juice on the windows, scro juice in the escape pods. What kind of ship are you running?
Nice one, Timmis. You might wear yourself out shifting an entire graphics department. I tell you what, Von Jaeger, it's gonna be touch and go. Hopefully not touching cloth. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Splendid girl, and so helpful. Do you know she's been showing me how to stick the pole up?
You, good old Zorba. He's on his camping trip, being shown how to stick his pole up. That was a classic. I tell you what. Right, here we go. Hold on to your hats, hold on to your knickers. We should see more witches. Should see more. Well, they are bloody alarm clocks, aren't they? I mean, there's no excuse. I mean, that is just sloppy work, ladies and gentlemen.
Is within limits.
And they've had
All
weeks, nay months, to sort this out, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know,
Scanning now.
there is a small part of me that just, you know, starts to think that, you know, they're slacking a bit. You know, taking all the Hercle Furcle Jerkle station, lovely, full of fuel. Super duper. Right, let's get the old pedal to the I clock witches. Yes, good one, Afro. Maybe that's... Oh dear, look at the state of those windows. Bill didn't do a good job, did he? A small part, not what I've heard. Hey, boom, boom.
Identify.
No! Computer. Interdiction.
Oh, dear, flashbang, what a picture?
What picture? What
photograph?
photograph?
Poor
Poor
old
old
soul.
soul.
There nothing on. Face all red and his big leaf gone.
Slap
Clap
bang.
hands.
Stamp your feet.
Bang her a big bass drum. What
Picture. What picture? Ram tiddly am pam 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 pam.
Stick it in your family album.
You glitched is a beauty. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Just proving not only is it Tommy Steele that will get you out of an interdiction, but singing said Tommy Steele classics, whether it's Little White Red, Little White, no, Little Black Bull, Little White Bull. I like that. He's a little bull. He's after your blue pills. I tell you what, they are. I wonder if he's seen any drop bears. I tell you what. I tell you, that would be an interesting, wouldn't it? Spacer drop bear. Yeah, that might have a few things to say on the way out. Yeah, then there's a thought. Space a drop bear. It works it's just science, isn't it, Glitched? And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I know we've treated our Glitched to a few of the I want a crossbreed drop bears and haggis, drop bear haggis. Oh! But ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Glitch Helix providing us with that lovely clip deserves a shout out. And I tell you what, we're gonna do it. She's probably fed up with these by now, but double fisting the old hot chocolate. Get your lips round this beauty, Glitched.
Dos, tres.
Roly poly.
Holy moly.
Chocolate. There we go. Have to have Jason space the drop bears. Those things are dangerous. They are. Oh, no, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, the dropped Helix is, with a free tampon. I mean, we cover all bases here, Glitched. I mean, nobody wants to put a cold tampon in your noo-noo, do you? So dip it in some hot chocolate first to warm it up. I blame you, Glitch. You started it. And Timmy's, don't get me started on haggis.
Time to reward myself with a slow, relaxing yank.
Mr. Hitomi, you take care. In fact, let me quickly get... cheers, Micro. Let me quickly get the old Earl Grey. There we go, Mr. Hitomi.
Tea, Earl Grey, hot.
Have a safe... whatever you're up to, be safe. Oh, you gotta love it. Right. Yes, nobody wants a cold tampon in their noo-noo. That is... In fact, I tell you what, somebody should invent a tampon warmer. There you go. There's your... I tell you what, anyone on here who knows a little bit about the old, sort of gadgety stuff, tampon warmers. That's what's missing from the 21st century, ladies and gentlemen. It's called a hand. Thank you, Glitched. Only a man could come up with a tampon warmer. Oh, hang on. Yeah, you wouldn't want your tampon to spontaneously combust. No, you don't want fires down there, do you? Blimey, O'Reilly. I was hoping for flying cars. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. That's what the string is for, you just like the end. Light blue touch paper and retreat. Oh dear. Oh, I tell you what, you can. I tell you what's so funny in it. Just one little innuendo from our Glitched, and just sets us off down a crazy path of warming tampons up. But I reckon that replace tampons with party poppers. Do you know? I bet some bugger's done that night. Alienated, yeah. I think Glitch does need to stop using TNT for that purpose.
That's all right.
Oh, God almighty, you are all such brilliant comedians. Oh, my Lord. Where do we come up with this stuff, guys and girls? This is what makes my days. You're not having a good day or a good week, but we all come together and we come up with this great idea. I'm gonna have to make an advert for it, aren't I? I mean, especially in the 34th century. Sorry, I can't stop laughing. Oh dear.
Affirmative, Commander.
I have not. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Right, look, we've even got the bloody landing. We've even got the landing gear down. It reminds me of a Kings of Leon song. Right, no, Bill. Jeez Louise. Every time my coffee thinks I'm saying something. Yeah. I'm not sure Lambert's Ring can support a tampon warmer shop. Oh, I tell you what. Oh, I tell you that we're gonna have to do it. And Cal, oh Cal, you just come in. Please save me, Cal. We're working on a design for a tampon warmer. Which we're beginning to think is a very needed device. But before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, one of our favourite streamers, let's get Cal a bit of the old shout out. And I tell you what, it's got to be an orange mocha frappuccino, Cal. Here you go. Get your lips round this bugger.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Mm-mm. Right, Bill? Request docking.
Sending docking request.
What in Braben? Yeah. Well, you see, now, Cal, now, bear with me on this. Right, I know you've just got a mocha. I know you got a mocha, but have a look at this. Have a look at this, Cal. Just a little look. You don't have to. There we go. Does that look like a tampon floating in your hot chocolate? Because I mean, it could possibly be. So yeah, blame glitched. I mean, basically, hashtag. Hang on, where are we? Hashtag blame glitched. There you go.
That's already done.
That's already done. Thank you, Bill. Blame glitch. But yes, so yeah, we got onto the fact that if your tampon was in your hot chocolate, that would be warm. But it might be a bit too warm for your noo-noo. So, well, I suddenly thought, why don't we have a tampon warmer? Like a little external...
Becoming elite.
Sorry, glitched. A little external device. You could plop your old tampon, not your old tampon, no, because you wouldn't want to do that. You put them in the bins. But you want to put, sounds like a special order you get at a massage place. Not sure the explanation is helping. Yeah, I think we don't need a JCB to dig this hole. I think any bigger than it's already been dug. So there we go. Isn't it the no-no? The noo-noo, the Hoover thing from Teletubbies. Yes, it is. Yeah, noo-noos. Yes. No wonder people end up in A&E with Henry attached to their crotch. And Rob, welcome in. Welcome in. We're just talking noo-noos and tampons and tampon warmers. Right, I tell you what. Let's get a nice proper cup of tea for our Rob, and also
Guaranteed to blow
a little bit of a shout out for our Rob as well. There we go. Even though they're walking back. Oh, he's doing the old COD. The old Call of Duty. I tell you what, somebody called me for duty and they got a surprise. A bit like Yoda in his, there is no try, there is only doo-doo. It's either baking potatoes up the bum or getting attached to Hoovers. Baking potatoes. Ow! Oh, excellent. Oh, nice one, Rob. Oh, definitely in that case. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Rob's starting a character thing, so please pop over and show him some love. He'll be on in a few hours. And Woolally! They already invented it, but due to a lack of interest, the cinemas use them for warming hot dogs. Yes, Woolally! Oh, Timis. Timmis, I know there are some frightening stories from A&E. I tell you, yeah, what are you doing to Timmis, asks Glitch, asks Dave Brown. Oh, Woolally, I owe you a drink. Let's get a nice... I tell you what, there's a nice pile of cocaine, Woolally, by the side of this. It's masquerading as sugar.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Do not ruin your hot dogs. Right. Arse. And Von Jaeger knew from Crate Fried Chicken the triple down, 2 boneless Crate Fried Chicken breasts with a slice of melty Thargoid milk chick, a slice of something we found on a planet near Segai we can't identify. Oh, that's gold, Von Jaeger. As Thrillhouse says, well, I want some more chicken petting. Right, bear with me. Let's do it just for off. And you never know, Thrillhouse, you might be lucky and get Elvis on his own. Let's have... Oh, it's Phil Schofield, a.k.a. Albino Hen, ladies and gentlemen, getting some perfect poultry petting. I tell you what, I know. I tell you what, that is some serious poultry petting. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the channel, that is definitely a hen being petted, not a cock being choked. Fanar. Ooh, misses. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones.
You go home and the wife says, what do you... I want the sausage in the hole. That rock and roll. Let's do that.
Oh, I tell you what, should we throw in... Yeah, glitched, there we go. Look at that, glitched. In with Mick Clucknell. There you go, Rob. The lovely Glitch Helix redeeming 880 of those points for good old a.k.a. Ginger Hen, otherwise known as... Mick Clucknell. You gotta love it. Nice one. Drumsticks, front bumsticks. Oh, you gotta love it. You love to see it. Good old Mick Clucknell. You gotta love it. There you go. I tell you what, Thrillhouse. It's all happening here. It's all right. Look at this. Look at this. Right, we've got El Deliveroni. Diddly diddly. Squiddly. And look at this. Look at this. 2 million squiddly diddlies plus not 1, not 2, not 3, not even 4, ladies and gentlemen, but 1, 2, 3, 4 sanky wanky on the old influence, and still 2 mil in the old bank. You beauty. There we go. Complete. Super duper. Hang on, why haven't we completed it? Hang on, what's going on? Choose this reward. Here we go, lovely. Not too shabby at all. Right, this is all getting very silly. Nick will never get his deliveries done. I tell you what, we are closing towards... Right, we need something nice and easy. And Guy! Sorry I haven't been around, been under the weather, but on the mend. I'll tell you what, Guy. Well, if you're under the weather, I'll tell you what you need. You need the old chocolate for our Guy.
Dos, tres. Roly-poly. Holy moly. Chocolate.
And Jakara, sorry I kept popping in and out, having to help my kids with the virtual schooling. No worries, Jakara, you're absolutely fine.
Cake? Well, it has an active ingredient.
Good thinking,
which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
You Shatner's bassoon? It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones.
No, I've never whizzed it over the kitchen.
He's never whizzed it over the kitchen. Would you Adam and Eve it? Space Panzer, thank you. Welcome in. I tell you what, let's get a nice brewage for our Space Panzer.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
And Little Biggin as well. Well, I tell you what, it's got to be a whiskey for our Little Biggin. There we go. If I could spell it right, that would help, wouldn't it? I tell you what, you've got to put an exclamation mark in front of it. That always helps, Biggin. I tell you what, blimey, O'Reilly.
Think, ass,
Yeah, what did I do with that mallet, says Von Yager. Unlawful, of course you can. We've got 2 flavours. We've got whiskey flavoured and whiskey flavoured.
Rye whiskey, I cry. If you don't give me rye whiskey, I surely will die.
There you go. There you go. Right. How many missions today? 2. We've just completed 2 missions. As Von Yager says, yeah, you might have done 2 missions, but you're not going to do any more because I want a chicken. So here we go, Von Yager. Oh, look at that! Woohoo! Ladies and gentlemen, Von Yager has redeemed the one and only Goth Hen, aka Elvis, for some perfect poultry petting. Look at that. When he looks you in the eye while you're giving him a good stroke, can you ask how many other hens do that for you? There we go. Whiskey with an E sounds like a late 80s recipe. Elvis is in the building. Well done there, Von Yager. You got the jackpot. Goth Hen indeed. I tell you what, we've had the full Monty today, ladies and gentlemen. The full Monty of henage. But I tell you what we haven't had so far. Man chickens are scary little buggers. They're almost as mean as geese. Oh, they can be, can't they? It's a girl. Yes, a girl cock. Well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing exceedingly well. So let's see what's on the scoreboards. It's like we need a nice little courier job. That's what we want, a nice little courier job. Don't want wet work. No. I don't think we've got time, have we, to do a supplier needs, have we? Well, that's I think that's only rep, you see. We don't want rep, we want influence for BGS. How long are these? That's the important, because if we can carry on with this tomorrow. No, it's only a 23-hour. I tell you what, that looks as though we've been sort of snookered there, ladies and gentlemen. I think we might have been snooker-dookered. We have managed. Timmy Mallet doing TikTok. Silver Wolf, no! Jeez Louise. I tell you what, I worked with him back in the TVAM days. Not a lot, but he was a strange one, I think is a nice way of putting it. He wasn't what you saw on screen. But Silver Wolf, welcome in. Let's get you a coffee.
Smooth.
I tell you what, blimey, right, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I don't think we're going to fit this in, are we? I think we've only got about... Key, what's the button buys to change cameras What's the button buys to change camera to cockpit camera? On the keyboard, it's Control Alt Space. It's CTL ALT and space all together, from what I remember. Control Alt Space, yeah, that sort of jumps you in and out. Obviously, yeah, you can map it to, if you've got a HOTAS, a nice hot ass. It's a good nice hot ass with lots of buttons on it. You can never just set it up yourself. But yeah, that's the. I think that is the defaulty tolty one. Hot ass, indeed. You're gonna love a hot ass. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're gonna have to go and share this love. I don't think we're gonna manage to squeeze. Nick and Glitch are going to murder me for this next statement. You've never had Yorkshire tea? Well, I tell you what, Jakara, we will sort that out for you. Because I'm sure at some stage we can do that. But I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, Lambert's ring's doing fine. It's a bit of a hot arse, but you have to go with a heated tampon. But ladies and gentlemen, I've just seen our Com Witchman's on, and I think it would be really nice to go and share the elite love with our Com Witchman. So I will thank you all so much for being here. Hopefully we are back tomorrow. I'm not sure on a time yet. As soon as I know, I will post it on the pages and stuff. And Smiley, sorry Smiley, we're just on the way out. And you've been using, had so much chamomile, I've been farting flowers. Oh dear, blimey O'Reilly. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the gifts, the bitties, the subs, the gift subs. You've all been far too kind. And let's go and share that love with the one and only Com Witchman. How many of us are going to come across? There's 34, 39, 40 of us, you absolute stars. You all take care, and let's go and share this elite love with the lovely Com Witchman.